Hi everyone, welcome back to Coloring with Lori. So I asked about doing some marker blending in a little short, but I didn't get much response. But I did get one response that yes, would like to see how I blend markers. So I am in R.J. Hampson's Lost in Time working on these barrows. So I thought I'd do this barrow up front because it's should be able to stay in the frame easy and allow me to work on it easy. So I usually do a light and dark. I'm working with these Artex markers. I don't know much about them, just found them in the house, ones that Mom had bought and doesn't use. So when I work with markers to get a blend, this is kind of why too. I go in with the light color first, put it down kind of heavy, get the paper wet. I can go back over it again, go over it with that dark, wherever you want that highlight at, keeping this marker wet, coming right back in with that light again, and really work it into. Now obviously if you got paper that can't handle this, it's not going to work because you will tear the paper. But I just keep going over it with the light, and sometimes if my color is darker than I want, I will even go back in with a lighter color. I have a yellow sitting here. I'm going to take this up a little bit because I want to do a little bit of dark over here. Just going to kind of sketch it in. I don't want to real thick. And then really work that back in again. Just what I have found, the trick is, if you want the smooth blend, you just have to keep the paper wet, which is hard with alcohol markers because what does alcohol do the minute it hits air? It dries. And that's why, you know, somebody asked me to do a whole page, and the way I work with markers, for one, I don't enjoy working with them that much to sit here and do a whole page all in one sitting. I don't even think I could do it. I just don't have that freedom in my life to sit for an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours to color. You know, I take care of my mom and my dog, and I'm not doing so great, so everything is in slow motion in my life right now. But yeah, so this is just kind of how I do it. And if you want to darken up that color, you just keep going over, smoothing up your blends, just working it with the wet paper. I have found that certain markers definitely blend better than others. This is the first time I've actually tried blending with these. Not too bad. I am kind of losing my dark color, so I might have to go back in over there. This is obviously a one-sided paper, so I'm not concerned about the back, and make sure you have something thick and heavy behind it. So what I'm doing here would probably go through, say, an extra sheet of paper. I'm doing these ridges in like a very dark gray. I'm gonna see if I can get a little bit more of a low light down there. That got kind of washed out, like I said. Bring it up just a little bit. I think I'd be okay if I move this over a little bit. Yeah. Do this small spot over here first. Put that darker shade in there. Blend it back up. So it's just a matter of going back and forth, learning the markers. I have the Arteza Everblends, which by the name you would think they blend well. Actually, they're the worst markers that I have for blending. These are doing pretty good. I'm kind of losing my dark one, but was hoping to not have to go back in with pencil on this page, but I think in certain spots I'm going to because I didn't get the highlights and lowlights that I wanted. I am not good with markers. I practice and get nervous every time I use them. I don't like having to color this fast. It's not enjoyable to me. I enjoy my pencils, but I do really like the way they work in this RJ book. This bright white paper and the dark lines. I think the bold marker colors look really good. And I've tried Inktense, and this is the hardback book. It does not take water well at all. The actual Amazon paper takes water better than this paper, which is kind of strange, but true. So that's really all I do, is go back and forth like that a little bit. As I said, I wasn't too concerned about going, out of the lines there because I'm using this dark gray. And what I will do with this, I will come in with a low light with a pencil, probably like a Prismacolor Cloud Blue or Sky Blue or something like that, and give this, a little depth and dimension. Obviously this dark gray is just kind of wiping that out. So, yep, just a quick video to show you how I blend markers. And hope you all had a good holiday and the rest of the week is going well. Again, haven't been to many lives. They've all been during the times I'm not available. So I catch the nighttime lives, I guess, more so. It used to be after 8 I was okay. Now it's almost coming to after 9, but I think that's because I've gotten so much slower in my movements. It takes me longer to get things done that I want to do. So, and this is just a page that I'm working on and off with. I can't color with markers at long stretches. I don't enjoy them that much, and they do hurt my hand because they're wide, and I think I'm a little bit more tense when I color. So far this is all done with marker blending. I was working on these bricks up here. See if I'm still in frame. Could do a couple of those, kind of same concept. I'll do one down here because I think it'll show up on the camera better. Going with the lighter color. A bit of the darker color, and with something this dark I just kind of dap it, like I don't even really hit the paper with it, and blend it back over with your lighter color. When I started this brick I was trying to find some lighter grays, but I don't have them down here, and I didn't feel like going up and digging through the Everblends. The Arteza Everblend is my largest set. These CaliArts are 7-8 years old, and a lot of the markers have been picked through the colors, so I kind of play with the colors that I have. Found that Artex and Touch new set of skin tones, so that's browns. And I have a feeling these grays are going to run out on me when I'm doing this stone. But I should be able to, because I have Mom's full set of the Arteza Everblends, and she bought the extra set of gray 60s. I should be able to find similar grays. So, like I said, not super perfect, but it's how I do it, and I like it. I think it gives a pretty smooth looking blend. And that's how I do it. So, thank you to everybody watching. Thank you to all those that are subscribed. Thanks to those that give a like and support the channel. And I hope that if you like the content, you subscribe and give the thumbs up. And again, we'll see you live on Friday night, midnight Eastern time. Maybe a few minutes early. Thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful night. Bye.